Welcome everybody back into Nerd Sesh. As always, I'm Carson Breber, and alongside me is Logan Camden. And today we are joined by three special guests. We have the fellas from the Deep 3 podcast today coming on to do some trivia with us. So we've got Isaac, we've got Mo, and we've got Donnovan. Before we get into how this whole thing is going to work, before we get into the trivia, how are we doing today, fellas?
Doing great, man. Here to dominate.
Oh, I love that.
Living life, and I'm ready to represent. Let's do it.
All right. Love it. So, for those of you who haven't seen, and for you guys who are doing this for the first time, we're going to have 3 rounds today, 4 questions per round. The themes are going to be in honor of each of your teams. We have a Lakers theme for Isaac, we have a Knicks round for Donnovan, and then we have a Hawks round for Mo. Logan and I are going to be basically team captains, if you will. We have split up, come up with the opposing team's questions. Teams today are going to be Logan, Isaac, and Mo versus Donnovan and me and Donnovan, to be grammatically correct. Before we get into the competition, what are we thinking for team names? Do we have any ideas for team names?
I don't know, but what I do know is Donnovan is our best at trivia, us 3. And you have like a mentally ill level of knowledge.
We could split.
So here's the thing though. Here's the thing though, right?
Yeah.
I'm nowhere close to like where you are at trivia.
Yeah.
So it's like we honestly might all be equal when it comes to these questions because I'm getting on. Yeah, I'm getting on here, and I feel like I should have studied. I feel like I should have spent like an hour on Basketball Reference before coming on here.
Yeah, an hour in the scheme of things, though, man. We're talking about, I've got the
I know.
10,000 hours in there, man. I've got the illness. We can change it if you want. I mean, it's not going to impact the questions. What do you guys think would be most fair?
No, I'll let you decide. It's your show. Just let it be known. The teams are stacked against us.
I don't want to
the
stack
underdogs.
teams. No. I don't want excuses. No
I'm
excuses.
riding with the underdog.
No, let's ride. Let's go ahead and do it. I like the odds. All odds against us.
All right.
This means that if we
Me
win,
too.
the victory will be even greater.
I mean, it'll be a 2016 Cavs moment.
Exactly. The chip is on my shoulder, and I'm riding with it.
All right. I mean, the baked-in excuses to me, that's a little weak, but hey,
Exactly.
Whatever works for you guys. Okay.
Sowing seeds in the media already.
For real. Planning the narrative. It's sad. Do we have any ideas for team names? Anything you guys like?
I was thinking we could be the winners and you guys could be like the losers. What do you guys think?
No, I don't like that at all.
Thinking for us, like Team Neapolitan, we have a nice range of visual aesthetic going on right here.
I mean, that's
He's
electric.
carrying on the allegations cross-platform.
Okay. All right. Team
I'm with
Neapolitan.
that.
Let's actually do it. Yeah. It's hilarious.
All right.
Donovan.
Listen, we could stick with the ice cream theme. We can go cookies and cream for us.
I love it. I love it. All right. Let's do it. Okay. Which round do we want to start with? How about
Let's start with the Hawks round.
Hawks? No, you know what? Let's go Hawks. Let's go Hawks. Logan, you want to get started?
All right, gentlemen. The Hawks recently drafted number 1 overall. So can you guys name the the 5 top 3 picks the Hawks have made since 2000?
Yeah.
Marvin Williams,
Cook.
Trae Young.
Wait, hold up. Mo, you're answering our question.
Whoa.
Shit. Oh, that's for you guys.
Yeah. But you know
Dude,
what?
He was cooking.
But you were cooking.
Wow.
I
Let's go.
was trying to let the fellas get a head start on it. Yeah, so we have Marvin Williams in 05. We have Trae in
Wow.
2018. We have Pau Gasol in 2000, who was traded. Oh, actually, wait, you said top
Is it-
3.
is it-
So Trae's not even correct. It's Luka.
Exactly. It's Luka.
Yeah,
It is Luka.
in 2018.
Technically speaking, yeah.
We have Al Horford in 2007. And we have Reece
And that was
Shea.
Bam. Y'all cleaned that up. Well done.
Yeah.
He cleaned that up.
I
No.
sold it. It's not even my
Yeah,
team,
Mo
bro.
cleaned
Mo-
that up,
this is-
actually.
Mo
I'm
was
telling you, this
carrying.
is gonna be a moment. This is gonna be a moment where it's like Kobe and Kwame Brown score like 87 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what today's really gonna be like.
I mean, I was trying to let you build some momentum, and then next thing I knew, Mo was all over the question. Okay. Let's
I appreciate your fandom though.
Yeah.
Came through.
For real, that's the passion. Okay. One Atlanta Hawk set a new franchise single season record this year. Who was the player and what was the record?
Trae Young, turnovers in a single season.
It's not Trae for turnovers.
He was hurt.
Yeah.
It has to. So he was hurt for a while, so it has to be someone consistent. Jalen Johnson was consistent, but it can't be Dunks, 'cause that's what he does the most, but they have Clint Capella, so it's not that.
Someone
Who else played
set
all year?
records.
Did Clint get
Bogdan
hurt
had
at
a
all?
pretty healthy season. Clint,
Is it like Bogdan
He
3
got
points
hurt
made,
too.
maybe?
I think it might be Bogdan because this was one of his more consistent seasons over the last few years.
It could be DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray, because Trae was out and DeJounte had hella usage. Well, he had multiple game winners. You think maybe it's the most game-winning shots in a franchise that year?
He just had 2, but I guess it's the Hawks.
It's not a high bar for the Hawks. It might be 2 might be doing it.
All right, so
Triple
DeJounte's on
doubles?
the board for sure.
It has to be DeJounte. So do we get one guess at this, or how does this work?
No, you guys will get multiple guesses. And I will say, you have identified the right answer, but then you went away from it.
DeJounte
Yeah, I
Murray
think-
game winners.
No,
I think it's Bogdan threes. I think you guys were on it.
that's
so?
correct. It's Bogdan
Oh!
Bogdanovic.
There we go.
Set the
See,
There
record
we
it's,
for
the first thing I
threes.
said, it's the first thing I said. I got to stick with my gut. Listen,
Yep.
my brain doesn't know, but somehow the gut knows.
Yep,
Bogdan
240.
played doubles. So let's do it. There we go.
Yep, shout out.
He's got those instincts, man. All right, this is kind of a goofy list of answers, guys, but I believe in you. Can you name every Hawk with a share of the DPOY vote since 2000?
Yeah.
With the share.
So we'll
Okay.
get Dikembe, of course.
You do get the Kembe.
We'll get my personal favorite, Theo Ratliff.
Wow.
Theo Ratliff.
You
is
are in
here.
the trenches, man.
Oh man, I live in the trenches, bro.
That's crazy.
Mental illness.
It's
Shares in the
wow.
DPOY. Listen.
It's a full-on sickness. Horford, I'm sure, got some fraction of the vote at some point.
Horford is here.
And Jay Smoove, too, just because he was blocking shots like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Clint, has he ever gotten a vote?
Yeah, just 2 to go, and they're by far the strangest names on this list.
I mean,
He was okay. Wait, is this players to have like a share while they were playing for the Hawks, or just like in
Yeah.
general?
And
the
all
Hawks.
you need is like 0.001% of
Yeah.
the vote. So, I mean, it's like super marginal.
Listen, Sabonis got a vote this year, so it could be
seriously.
literally anybody.
Imagine
oh my gosh,
like, the
did,
Trae
did
Young
Sabonis actually
parody
get one?
vote. Yeah, he did.
He did. There's one guy that voted Sabonis on the MVP ballot, first team All-NBA ballot, and DPOY.
Yeah.
Take his shit away, man.
Well, I'm pretty sure
He's
it's
one of his
because
big homies.
yeah, basically because like
Think of,
he's
like,
a
a
Spanish
guard.
reporter and Arvidas was like a legend in Spain, so I'm pretty sure he just is like, I just love the Sabonis family. I'm just gonna vote this
Yeah.
guy for everything. Okay, this is a wild one. Did we get Damari Carroll? Did he ever get on?
yes,
the, yeah.
you do.
You know,
thinking
the
that.
perimeter defender. Okay.
Let's
And
see.
now we just have one to go.
See,
Tamari Carroll got it. I feel like never mind. I mean, I hope you.
Tabo's not a bad thought.
Was it Tabo?
Stop yapping.
Wow. Tabo
Tabo?
actually isn't a bad guess. This guy just doesn't make sense to me. Like, when I think about his game, I don't really think about defense, but he was a good player.
Kyle Korver.
Jeff Teague?
Okay. All right, guys.
guys
slow down.
doesn't-
Slow down.
You took don't think about defense to a whole nother level.
I went with the Sabonis theory.
Exactly.
I mean, all it takes is one freak voter to just do something really weird. Okay, you don't think about defense with this guy.
Maybe because he was.
They're in hell right now, and I love it.
Time limit on
Did somebody give Paul Millsap a vote?
Yeah.
Somebody gave Paul
It's a good
Millsap
thought.
multiple ones, too.
I mean, Paul Millsap was a good defender. He's obviously not DPOY caliber,
Yeah.
but good thought, Donnovan. Let's go. Let's go. Clean that up. Okay, this is kind of a tough one for you guys. I'm not going to lie. Because it's about maybe the darkest period in Hawks history. From 2000 to 2005, things were not good in Atlanta, but they still had 3 players average 20 points per game in a season during that span. Who were those players?
Wow.
During a span, things were not good for them.
I'm sorry, what's the
First-
threshold?
2000 to 2005.
Okay, I missed that. You think Joe Johnson's in there? When did he get drafted?
No, I
Joe
don't
Johnson would have been in Phoenix.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
think Joe Johnson's not in there.
2000,
I'm sorry,
2005.
what's
Who
the points per
fuck
game,
was on
though?
the Hawks?
It's at
20?
least 20. Yeah, I'll probably give you some hints with these guys because 2 of them you do not think of as Atlanta Hawks.
Jason Terry.
Really good thought. He averaged like 19.
Damn.
Abdur Rahim.
Yeah, Sharif is here. Sharif is here, and I'm not gonna lie, he's probably the easiest one on this list. This is a tough one.
Wow. Oh yeah.
That's not great. That's not
Who
great.
was on the early Hawks? Fucking Jamal Crawford? I don't know. Who was on the Hawks in the 2000s?
I think we might be fried when it comes to this one. Thinking about an early 2000s Hawks, 2001, 2002 team is steep for me, man.
Yeah. You also have
Man,
like one of the worst teams ever. The 2005 Hawks won 13 games, and there's a guy on there.
There's a guy on there.
Yeah.
I have zero idea who was on the 2005 Hawks.
Okay. All right. I'll help you guys out a little. You have a guy who was productive for quite some time for another Eastern Conference team from like the late 90s, early 2000s. Never efficient. Liked to shoot the ball a lot. Was in Atlanta for just 1 year.
Stack?
No. Not Stack.
It was some guard.
Not a guard,
Some guard, I
actually.
forget it.
A wing.
Whoa.
A chucker from the Eastern Conference.
Is
in
it
the late
is it
2000s.
Antoine
It's
Walker?
Antoine Walker.
That's what I was thinking. I was
Wow,
thinking
there
Antoine
you go.
Walker.
Antoine
When you say
Walker.
2000 chucker, I think
Yep.
Antoine
Yeah.
Walker.
He's the
Him and
best. If they
yeah,
had a
him and
4-point line,
Stack,
he would have
dude.
been pulling from there.
Yeah, see, but I also didn't know he was a Hawk, so that's why.
Yeah, I mean, he's a random Hawk. And this last guy is a random Hawk as well. But he was a number 1 pick in
Joe Smith.
the
Joe
90s.
Smith.
It's not Joe Smith. I mean, that's a
Ah.
good thought, but he just wasn't ever quite producing like that.
Number 1 pick in the 90s, averaged 20 in the early 2000s.
2003, and then he kind of fell off. He retired just like 2 years after that.
Okay.
Number 1 pick. I don't know. Mo,
He was a number
Like-
1 pick in the 90s.
like
Cherry
Dan-
Hawks fan.
Like Danny Manning? No, Danny Manning was 89, right?
Danny Manning was 88, but yeah.
God, who was Danny Manning? I'm so fried.
You know who Danny Manning is?
Damn, I was gonna
Don't
say
worry, you won't have to
Laker,
pull
too.
Danny Manning.
Damn, man. Yeah, I haven't. Mo, if you don't know, none of us are gonna know.
Our last.
This will get Logan. This will get Logan. Ready?
He's a dog. Big dog, Glenn Rice.
It's
Glenn Robinson. Glenn Robinson.
It's Glenn Robinson.
My fault, my
Correct.
fault.
Oh,
Correct.
Okay. See, also did not know he was a Hawk. So
Yeah.
there you go.
No, I mean
Yeah.
those are a couple of like wrong jersey photos. You know when you
Yeah.
see a dude that looks
Yeah.
unnatural? That's Antoine Walker.
That's an
and Glenn
insane
Robinson with the
trivia
Hawks.
question to pull out. That's hilariously specific. That is.
so
Did you make that
deep.
one up? Was
Yeah.
that you,
Oh
Chris?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The mental illness is shining.
I know it's infectious. Unfortunately, I'm trying to spread it, but you guys got it. Good job.
All right, you guys aren't going to have to get that deep in the bag for these. Can you name every All-Star for the Hawks since 2000?
Donnovan, I'm gonna let you cook.
Okay, so we have Al Horford, we have Paul Millsap. The five who's let's just get the 5 out the way. That was on the team.
Yeah.
It was
Teague and Korver are the other
Millsap,
two.
Teague, Korver. We got Trae Young, Joe Johnson, Josh Smith. Who else?
Did you guys
Josh-
believe Josh Smith
Josh Smith,
actually wasn't
yeah.
an All-Star? That's
Really?
crazy to me.
Great.
You guys just got 2 to go.
That's shocking. Since 2000,
I think
All
it's going to be a couple dudes who we shouted out on the last question. Do we get both Dikembe and Theo Ratliff in the early 2000s?
Not Theo Radcliffe. You do get to Kembe.
Really?
There is one
Well-
one guy that we mentioned though.
Wasn't I mean, all right. I hate to question the authority of the man asking the question, but wasn't Theo Ratliff an All-Star in 2001 when he was traded from the Sixers to the Hawks?
No shot. I'm gonna be pretty
sure he
pissed
was.
if
But
you're
anyways.
right, bro.
Either way, I think he would have been.
This guy.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see.
No, he was in Philly. So take that, bro.
No, he was traded. 2001.
Fuck.
It says he spent all of 2001 in Philadelphia.
That is incorrect.
So I don't know.
He was traded to the Hawks that year. He was traded for Dikembe. But anyways,
Bro is disputing Basketball Reference right now.
I am Basketball Reference, brother. Okay, so we've got one more. I mean, who are we? Oh, did DeJounte make it? No, he hasn't.
Not
no,
DeJounte. Not DeJounte. No, this guy's one of the bigger throwbacks on the list.
Oh,
bigger throwback.
Sharif.
It is Sharif.
Yeah, Cal Bears legend Sharif Abdur-Rahim, now G League president. How about that?
Really?
Comes up on back-to-back questions. Yeah. Okay. Well, you ask us a Hawks All-Star question. I'm going to ask you guys another Hawks All-Star question. Since the merger, Atlanta has had 5 All-Stars who averaged fewer than 15 points per game in their All-Star season. Can you name them?
Al Horford.
Al Horford is correct.
Kyle Korver's there as well.
Kyle Korver is there.
Dikembe.
Dikembe is there.
It's your boy Theo Ratliff. Is that why you were so adamant?
No, I did not have Theo Ratliff down here, which is actually super ironic.
Can't make up your mind.
Yeah, so he was traded in 2001, but he never actually suited up for the Hawks that season. So you're right to not count him, Logan, and he does not count on this list.
Okay, so we said Horford, we said Korver, and that's it?
And you guys got Dikembe. So you have three of the
Dikembe.
five.
Okay.
The two toughest are remaining, I would say. And they're in
Did you say since the merger?
Since the merger, yeah. But you don't have to
Tree
go.
Rollins ever an All-Star?
Bro, I love that guess so
Great.
much. It's
Oh,
such
that's
a
a good
fantastic
pull.
guess. Unfortunately, tragically, even he was not. But it's such
For
a
some
good
reason,
thought.
we mentioned Tree Rollins on the pod several times,
He's
and
a legend.
I don't know why. I just know his name. I don't know a damn thing about him other than the fact he's big and was a great rebounder. But I know he existed for the Hawks.
Great shot blocker, too.
Speaking of which, did Kevin Willis make an All-Star team?
That's a great thought. He did, but he actually averaged more than 15 a game that season.
Okay.
But you do
Yeah,
have
I
a
gotta
Hawk.
Way back here.
You have a Hawk of like that Neek era. You do.
You figure it's got to be a big man or like a point guard, right? Because if they're not getting the points threshold, it's got to be boards or it's got to be assists.
Yeah, that's a good guess especially for
Was
the
Doc
80s.
Rivers ever there?
Doc
And
Rivers.
also-
Oh, it is Doc Rivers.
Doc
Yeah.
Rivers is correct.
There we go.
Led the
And
league in
just-
assists.
One
They let
more.
that man be an all-star. That's crazy.
Was there anybody else?
It's disgusting.
Are we missing somebody else from that 2015 team? They only had two All-Stars. Well, Jeff Teague was there, but he averaged more than 15, right?
Was DeMari Carroll an All-Star? Junkyard guy?
No, they were not. They were not pushing
didn't
that
think so.
level of Hawks.
I didn't think so.
Thank God. I was about to say, yeah. He was the
I
only
mean-
one. But from that era, I think they're done.
Teague is close, dude. He was at just 15.9. Millsap was at just 16.7. Like, none of those
Yeah.
dudes were scoring with volume, but
Yeah.
they did get over 15.
Okay, so we got the 80s guy. Last guy. Anybody from the 2000s? Because we just mentioned all those guys.
We got, yeah.
Oh, where do you got Dikembe from that era? Okay, is the last guy pre or post 2000?
Pre. He's a 90s
Pre
guy.
2000. Okay.
I'll tell you that.
90s All Star for the Hawks.
90s Hawk All-Star. Okay.
I love that we started with the Hawks, which is like the hardest one by far. Fucking knows Hawks history like this.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, not to dunk on your team, but for sure when I was coming up with this, man, it was like, we got the Knicks, we got the Lakers, right? Great
Just
histories,
irrelevant.
And then, and then
Just
it's
irrelevant.
Atlanta.
I'm gonna hear this name and be like, oh, I'm not even mad I didn't know that.
So
He's just a guy. Okay.
he is a guard. Logan had the right kind of thinking with you got to be a point guard or a big.
Okay.
Listen, you asked me to name pre 2000 Hawks point guards. The list starts and stops with Doc Rivers.
Fair. If
I
there's
don't
one
know,
other
man,
guy, Logan.
One other Hawk.
I was going to guess like Rod Strickland. I don't even know if Rod Strickland played with the Hawks.
It's not Rod Strickland. I want Logan to just have been infected.
Is it Mookie Blaylock?
It's
Is
Mookie
it
Blaylock. There we go, baby.
Wow.
There we go. And that's the list.
Mookie, shout out to
I'm
you,
not
man.
built
That's
for pre
crazy.
2000 trivia.
Oh my gosh, dude! Shout out Josh. That's the only reason I remember that, Carson. That
The
is
lights,
ingrained
they're
in
too
my
bright.
brain.
They're too bright.
Well done. You guys got it.
What a
Carson asked a
pull.
Mookie Blaylock question on the pod. All right.
Look, bro, maybe my gauge of what is normal is weird.
Yeah, man, you have a serious itis here. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, we're actually going to send Carson off to the psych ward right
I feel like
after
this is about to turn
we got
into
the,
an
we got the
intervention,
van on the
bro.
way.
Put him in Arkham.
All right.
Get me locked up.
Carson's Joker arc. All right, guys, this one's super simple. True or false question here. True or false? Trae Young has the most turnovers per game of any player in their first 6 seasons.
So, let's think about the competition for this. Luka, honestly, is pretty good competition. What sets Trae apart from other high turnover guys like Russ or Harden is how immediately he was like singularly responsible for floating the offense. You know, his usage from the jump is crazy. I think about Reggie Theus. He turned the ball over a lot. He was handling it a lot early in his career.
What?
Number
That's the
15.
first name that pops up.
Number 15 on this list.
Number
man.
15.
He said 5 words in order that nobody has ever said in order before. I think about Reggie Theus. No, that's the history of NBA YouTube podcasting. I can't imagine those words have been said in that order.
I'm keeping his
Logan, get the
legacy
straight
alive,
jackets
man.
ready.
I feel like we should go true. 'Cause
I think it's true.
I'm with you. Yeah.
I think it's true. Yeah.
Only 3 guys have even been above 4. Magic Johnson and Luka are with him. Trae Young is number 1 though with 4.2. Man.
Yeah. I was gonna shout out Magic as well. You know, it's a high risk style that he played.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
He's not a winner, Mo. How you feel about that?
All right. What's the next question?
Okay. The next question is actually about Trae, and it's a pretty simple one. Can you name me the 5 players who Trae has played the most games with in his NBA career?
Bogdanovich is on there.
Bogdan is actually number 6.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
What?
Okay, well, John Collins is there.
Number 1.
The
Capella?
next Kawhi Leonard, DeAndre Hunter.
Clint is 3. Hunter is 4.
What was John Collins?
Number 1.
Okay. So we're missing 2?
John, Clint.
You're missing 2 and you're missing
Hunter.
5.
2 and 5. DeJounte's not going to be
Wow,
on
I'm
there. It's only
surprised.
2 seasons.
Bogdan's not there. Okay.
Kevin
Yeah, that's-
Herter.
Kevin Herter is number
Huerter.
2.
Nice. Okay.
Is Onyeka on there already?
Onyeka's number 5. Cook.
There we go.
There we go.
Clean work.
There we go.
I can't believe
We took
Bogdan's
it-
not on there. He must get
I
hurt a
know.
lot. That's probably
Yeah,
why.
he got hurt plenty of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a big drop off. I mean, it's really like a top 6. They're all like 230 plus games, and then it's like 130 is the next dude. I think it's Gallo who's the next.
Trenches.
All right.
Gallinari, man. That's crazy as hell.
If you had
Yeah.
me name the top 7, it would have took me a little bit to get to Gallinari. I would have
No,
forgot.
I know. There's for sure a drop off after that. But, you know, I mean, after I'm asking you guys to pull Hawks Glenn Robinson and Hawks Antoine Walker, I feel like, you know, got to let up a little
Need
bit.
a layup. Yeah.
Yeah, get you guys in rhythm. Okay, Hawks round. Everybody's perfect. Shall we go?
Lakers.
Lakers?
We need
Let's
something
do
a little
it.
more tangible
Okay.
after that. A little more digestible.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, man. I'm here still. I didn't drop him the call.
All right, Carson, you mentioned a real down period for the Hawks in the early 2000s. The Lakers are historically great, but they also had a playoff drought between 2013 and 2020. Can you name the top 5 leading scorers from the Lakers in that playoff drought?
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson will be way up here.
Number 1.
Yeah,
See, this is the question that was made for me. 2010s Lakers bullshit.
We'll have. Go
You
ahead,
want
Donovan.
Nick Young?
Nick Young, is he? I think it's a little late, or is he here?
Swaggy P is 3.
Let's go. Do we get Randall in BI?
Randall's 2. BI's 4.
Do we get Kuz?
Bam, dude, that was in order.
Let's go.
That's it.
All right. Well, that kind of spoils one question that I had, because I have a question about that, sort of about a dark period in Lakers history as well, because as Logan said, of course, they've won a lot of games. Can you name the player, though, to spend at least 200 games with the Lakers who has the worst winning percentage for the franchise?
Luol Deng.
Ooh, it's not Luol Deng. He doesn't get to the 200.
Jordan
I don't know
Clarkson?
what Isaac Cook on
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's Jordan Clarkson. And I mean, the list is like basically everybody we were just saying. Nick Young is
Yeah.
number 2. Julius Randle is number 3. D'Lo's number 6. Yeah, dark times, man.
Terrible. Then listen, I became a big basketball fan like 2011, so all I know is dark times until 2020. That was nothing but
Yeah.
despair.
You walked in, you watched them get swept by the Mavs, get beaten by 36 in game 4, and then Kobe tears Achilles, and
Yep.
then they were terrible.
The championship years, I was like a 5th grader, and my mom was like, "Hey, the Lakers won," and I had a Lakers hat on. I was like, "Nice, I'm going back to Pokemon Platinum." I didn't know what was going on.
There were some great times for the Lakers when Kobe was around, though, man. And can you guys name the top 10 teammates Kobe played the most games with?
For sure.
Derek Fisher.
Number 1.
We got Shaq.
Shaq is 2.
Robert Ory.
Ori is 6. Good pull.
We'll have Bynum and Powell here for sure, and Lamar Odom.
Yeah, Bynum is 10. Odom is 3.
We get Rick Fox.
Yeah, Rick Fox is number 5. So all you guys are missing are number 4, number 7, and number 8.
Donovan sounds like there's a gun to his head to get this right.
I'm trying so hard. I'm trying to contribute to the team. Right?
It's all good, bro. No pressure.
Is it Rick Fox?
Donovan, blink twice if you need help, man.
Like
No,
it was
dude,
no.
I promise. My psychosis is only a me problem. I'm not gonna hurt you if you don't get the Rick Fox guess right.
There's a saw trap above his head.
Oh, you know who's gonna for sure be here? Devin George. That man played with the Lakers forever.
What a disgusting pull. Yes, number 8.
You know who that is, Isaac?
I know the name. Do I know any identifiable traits of his game? Not really.
Do you even know what he
There's
looks
not
like?
much
Good
to
guy.
identify. He was there like all the way from 2000 to 2009. I don't know why they kept him around so long, but they did. Okay, I mean, there's a lot of turnover on the three-peat teams. Like Brian Shaw. Did Brian Shaw play with Kobe enough to be here? No.
Don't need to look that far back anymore. This is you're just missing 4 and 7. These guys were on a different iteration of a Lakers team.
Damn, I was about to guess. I don't know. Is Jordan Farmar here?
Wow,
That's good.
I was not expecting the Jordan Farmar shout. You are gonna have to get a little weird for these guys for sure.
Loyal Laker.
Yes,
for
dude.
sure.
Luke
Good
Walton
thought.
is number 4.
That's a great call. So we got Luke on there. That was a good call. He was there forever.
So
In a different iteration.
What number do we need left? We just have 7.
You're just missing number 7, and I believe this guy won at least one championship with LA.
It's not meta,
like
is it? He wasn't there long enough.
Ron Artest, he is, I believe, 11 or 12 on this list.
Yeah.
Is it Trevor Ariza?
Not Trevor Ariza. That's a good guess. He was there for a title team.
I feel like I'm gonna give him somewhat of a hint. Is it a wing?
I think
is a
I know
wing.
who it is. Is
I
it
know who
Shannon
it is.
Brown?
Man, I thought you were gonna say it. It's not.
Me
Shannon
too. I know who
Brown.
it is. I think he was close.
Is it Sasha Vujicic?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Sasha
I knew it was
Vujicic.
Sasha.
Good pull,
Good call.
man.
Good call. Yeah. And Vlad Rodmanovic, probably not far off the list. Shout out, they had the Slavic
You just
boys
wanted
in there for a
you just
minute.
wanted to say that name. You just wanted to-
Who doesn't love Vlad Rodmanovic? Vujicic is a good call.
You
Wow,
wanted to think
dude,
I
great
also
call.
know that one. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Very
dude, really
loyal
good guesses.
Laker.
Farmar first off the list, Meta second off, Brian Shaw third off, and
All right.
your boy Vlad top 10 off.
Yeah, we were working the perimeter there. All right, good work, Donovan. Clean. Okay, can you guys name me every head coach for the Lakers since 2000?
All right, so Phil,
Yep.
Luke Walton,
Yep.
Frank Vogel, Darvin Ham,
Yes. So those are all correct, of course.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
There's some interims in here when guys got fired that I'm not gonna remember, so that's where it's gonna kill us.
Yeah, I'm not
Rudy Tomjanovich.
Cook. I mean, I think that's the hardest name on the list, bro.
Wow.
Because I'm not counting interims who took over mid-season.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God, because
Yeah,
I know Mike Brown got fired for like 10 games or something. I don't know who came in after that.
Yeah, no, there's some real randos. Let's see who the real randos on this
Mike
list are.
D'Antoni.
D'Antoni, correct.
Good pull.
And what's the guy from the tanking years? Bald guy, Byron Scott.
Byron Scott, man.
Ah.
And now, just one more, and it
Am I
is
missing?
no. It's the easiest one. Who's their
Oh,
coach
I
right
Phil
now?
Jackson.
Who's their coach right now?
Right now. Oh, JJ Redick.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Nice work, Isaac. That was clean.
ISO.
Seriously.
No, if you
No shout out, unfortunately, to Frank Hamblin, who took over during the 2005
See,
season
that's-
for Rudy. Rudy lasted
Sure.
43 games, man. He had the Adrian Griffin treatment. That's tough. But yeah,
yeah, and that's why I only know him as being a disaster
yeah,
before my time.
yeah, real.
All right, guys. I just asked you about Kobe's teammates. We're not going to stick just with the Lakers for this one. Can you guys name the teammate Shaq played the most games with in all of his stops across the association?
The teammate, singular, number one.
So for each team, so for
Oh,
Orlando,
gosh.
for LA,
I was going to
for
say
Miami.
Kobe Bryant. Okay, Orlando is going to be Nick Anderson, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, much healthier than
This
Penny.
is crazy.
See,
He has like
only
11
only a
teams there
sicko
earlier.
wouldn't say Penny Hardaway. At least for the first guess.
You got to think, man. Penny joins a year later, and he's hurt a lot. Lakers is obviously going to be Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Heat, I mean, D Wade was hurt
Is
a
it
lot, but
Dwayne?
I still think it's him.
I think D Wade is second.
Is it Alonzo Mourning?
Not so. This one's a pretty intuitive one. Just in terms of this guy was there.
Oh,
Gary
Udonis
Payton.
Haslam.
It's Unk. It's you.
That man is available as
Yeah.
hell. He's
When it
always
comes to
been
just
that. Okay.
Being there, he is that.
Yeah. Suns. Nash.
Nash is second by literally one game.
I mean, I never want to guess Amari, but Amari was actually pretty healthy, I feel like, for the year and a half that Shaq was there. It's not him, is it?
It's not Amari. That's not a bad guess. He's number 3.
Is it Grant Hill?
Yes, dude. Good pull.
Yeah.
Wow. It is Grant Hill.
Another dude who, after his injuries, was really available for a long time. Cavs, LeBron.
Yep.
Celtics, KG.
Wow. 3 acceptable answers. KG is not up here.
Paul.
Yeah.
Rondo. Paul Pierce. Rondo.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce is correct. Also acceptable. Ray Allen and Big Baby Glenn Davis. Well done, man.
Wow.
You guys cleaned that up.
Big baby.
go.
Light work. Okay. I love this question. With a minimum of 800 field goal attempts, can you name me the top 5 leaders in field goal percentage for the Lakers?
Someone
No.
who's knocking shit down. Wow.
That's
Like,
such an
Kareem and
arbitrary.
Shaq.
Like, like, where does 800 come from?
Oh, it's there for a reason. It's
Kareem
there
and
for a
Shaq.
very specific reason. Yes. Shaq is 4, Kareem is 5.
800. Okay, so what does 800 look like roughly? Is that like a
Andrew-
season's
It's
worth?
not a lot.
Andrew Bynum.
Andrew Bynum is number 6. 800
JaVale?
is not a lot. So think about it. If you average 10 shots a game just for one season. Wait, what were you saying?
Is JaVale McGee on there?
No shot.
JaVale McGee's
bro.
number
No
1,
shot.
bro.
Of
He's
course, he
why
has
I
to be.
asked the
Ooh, that's
question.
sick.
It has to be.
He's why I asked the question. I mean, one of the other ones is really easy. The other one
Is Dwight Howard
easier.
also on there?
Number 2. So now, yeah, I think number 3 makes a lot of sense.
Powell.
So, I mean, Anthony Davis?
AD is very close. He's in the top 10. It's not Powell.
No, he shoots too many jumpers. You're right. So it's got to be another dunker like that. Bynum?
Bynum was number 6. And
Okay,
Powell
damn.
is also very close. He's number 11.
So to recap, we have JaVale, Dwight Howard, blank, and then the 2 legends.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at another. Who's another big man that was just there catching shit?
Carson wants us to guess Roy Hibbert or like Robert Sacre, man.
No, they don't meet the
No.
minimum anyways.
Yeah, and the people that are actually like up threats. 800. Andre Drummond wasn't there long enough, and also Andre Drummond can't make a layup to save his life.
This guy is the furthest throwback on the list.
Oh, the
Ooh,
furthest
okay.
throwback. So pre Kareem.
Wilt?
Before Kareem. Yeah,
Wilt?
Wilt. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
Wilt.
Oh duh. How did I
Oh,
forget Wilt?
At this stage in his career, Wilt was just taking the easy, efficient shots. It's crazy. He has the single season true shooting percentage record for the Lakers franchise. He said in 1973 when like league average true shooting was, like 10 points lower than it is today, close to that.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Well,
Shout out
listen,
Wilt.
I think isn't the modern leader like DeAndre Jordan? So like, listen,
Yeah.
it's pretty easy to set a
No,
true
it
shooting
is.
record.
It's like Gobert is way up there. Mitchell Robinson always way up there. It's just the simple play finishers, but
Yeah.
still.
And you look on the
Shout out
list and
Wilt.
somehow Jokic is top 10.
Mhm.
It's a bunch
And
of lob
Steph.
threats than Jokic.
He gonna get
And
that glaze.
Steph led the league twice, which is crazy.
Speaking of all-time legendary players for the Lakers, can you guys name every MVP ever to suit up for LA?
Oh yeah, baby. I'm gonna start in a
Okay.
sick place. 1975 MVP Bob McAdoo.
There we go.
It is
Kobe.
correct.
Shaq, Magic, LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq. What other? These
Wilt.
guys? Yes, Wilt.
Mm-hmm.
We were just discussing.
Trying to think.
Is the question that they won the MVP in a Lakers uniform or they won it any time?
Don't have to, just as they
Yeah.
won the award. I think
So,
you guys
Nash-
are just missing 3. Yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
Who else are we gonna have in recent years?
I'm sorry to do this to you guys.
I'm not. I'm happy
Sorry
you
to
did
do
it.
this to us.
I think I know who it is, and I'm glad I'm not the one answering this question.
Did
Oh, so this is
Did
somebody
George
who was,
Mikan ever win MVP?
Oh,
They
that's
didn't
not a
have
bad
it yet.
guess, yeah.
He would have won it like every year, but they hadn't invented it yet. All right. Well, I'm just gonna start going through all the MVPs since its inception. I'm gonna think. You guys fill the air, and we're gonna find this sucker out.
Wow.
This one's very easy, and Donnovan can't answer it.
You said I can't answer it?
No, you made a vow.
I made a vow.
Target on your chest, Donovan. What you gonna do about it?
The three of us have a vow, so
I got
you
you,
just
I got
gotta
you, I got you.
you just gotta be
My
quiet.
bad, my bad. Yeah.
Oh.
Car
And
said,
it's an unbreakable vow.
I'm contractually obligated. I can't answer
What
this
is
question.
going on here?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's okay, man.
yeah.
We in
gotta
the
plead
biz
fifth.
like to refer to
We
this
gotta plead
guy.
the fifth, man.
We in the biz like to refer to
Oh,
this guy
yeah.
as
No,
Nasty
I know.
Man.
32.
Yeah.
Number 32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct. And that's the list.
That's the list. Yeah. Well, guess what? Couldn't get his ring. Ring chaser couldn't get his ring.
El
So,
Bozo.
sucks to suck, El Bozo. Okay. Gentlemen, last question here. Since 2000, there are 11 players who have averaged 15 points per game for the Lakers. Not like just in one season. Over their Lakers career, they've averaged 15 points per game. Who are those players?
All right, LeBron, Anthony Davis, Kobe Bryant, Shaq.
Yep.
Well, how many did you say? 15?
7 more. 11 total.
Oh, 11 total. That's a big number.
Oh,
of
but yeah,
players.
15 points per game is the threshold.
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle is actually not quite here. He's at 13.5.
I bet is Brandon Ingram just above it?
Brandon Ingram is just below it. He's at 13.9.
Okay.
D'Lo there?
Kuz?
Kuz is
D'Lo
probably just below
is
it.
here.
D'Lo.
Kuz is just above it, actually.
Pau
Man,
Gasol.
this is
Powell, yep,
that's a good
number
guess,
5.
Yeah.
Easy
LeBron,
one.
Shaq, and Kobe are all exactly tied at 27 flat, by the way, which is kind of cool.
That's crazy.
Is Lou Will here?
Lou Will is here, Logan, number 7.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, is Russell Westbrook here?
Number 6.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
So you guys
So
just
we're at
have
9?
2 to go. Yeah.
Did you guys already get Bynum?
I didn't say Bynum because he had some washed years. But those washed years were from the Sixers. Maybe it is Bynum.
It's not Bynum, actually, because he was also with the Lakers from so young. You know, he
Yeah.
has a couple years where he's like barely in the rotation early.
Mm-hmm.
Really just one.
We're
I guess,
over
but-
15 points per. It's over 15 points per game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the same thing kind of applies to Swaggy P. Like, I know he led one year, but I don't think he's going to be over.
It's
Yeah.
probably somebody who's only here for a small amount of time.
Correct.
Like, is Dennis Schroeder here?
Ooh, that's a really good thought, dude. He's 13.9. You will have to look a little further back, but you're right. Both these guys only spent one season with the Lakers.
There you go.
Is Nasty Man? No, he wasn't averaging 15, was he?
No, luckily not,
No, okay.
but he was kind of close. He's at 13.
El Bozo.
El Bozo, fraud.
Is Glenn Rice here?
Yes, Logan.
Oh, okay.
He sure is. He's number 8. The last guy was just in a very brief transitional period for the Lakers. Really
Did
good
Brook
player.
Lopez average 15?
Oh, it's not Brooke. That's not a bad thought.
A transitional period.
Dwight Howard.
Not Dwight either, actually.
He never averaged 15 that year?
Let's see. What did Dwight average?
That's crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
Chum.
Lakers, Dwight. Oh, you know what? He's brought
Oh, 'cause
down
of
by
late
when
years.
he came back.
Yeah, you're right. That
2020
makes
and
sense.
that makes
2022.
Okay,
Because he did average 17 in 2013.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, who else was in this? I feel like is this a modern era, like 2010 and beyond player?
No, actually. It's the
okay.
transitional period before that.
Oh, we're going to have to get, like, into the
Like
weeds.
2006
with
or
that-
something?
Yeah. That
2005 was the season.
2005. Who was there when they shipped Shaq out?
He was very much a part of that.
Was it Marc Gasol?
Not Marc
no.
Gasol.
That was a draft.
Eddie
pick,
Jones?
actually.
That's not Eddie Jones. This guy was
Who
traded.
did Shaq get traded for?
Yeah.
I forget. I
This
don't
guy
remember
was
the
part of
trade
that.
package.
He only spent one season with the Lakers.
This is a crazy brain fart. I do not remember who he got traded for.
Then he went to another Eastern Conference team. Made an all-star team there, actually.
This is a big man?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
To wing.
Wing that went to an Eastern Conference team in an All-Star right after.
Karan Butler.
Karan Butler. Tough juice,
Oh,
baby.
Man,
Good pull.
okay, good pull.
Good pull. Good work. That's the list.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
So we're all perfect here through 2 rounds. Know the beautiful thing about being a sports fan? There's only like 2 days the whole year without a game. 2. With so much happening and so much action, that makes just about every day game day at DraftKings Sportsbook.
It's super easy for first-timers to get started. Try betting on something simple like picking a team to win. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, select your team, and place your first bet. It really couldn't be any easier or any simpler. Baseball, golf, UFC, there's something for every fan of every sport to bet on at DraftKings. And I know it's early, but football season will be here before you know it.
And if you're new to DraftKings, you gotta check this out. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code NERDS. That's code NERDS for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings, the crown is yours. At some point, we're gonna have to separate the boys from the men here. And when that happens, best believe that I'm ready to answer Ray Felix, 1950s Knicks legend, on any of these questions.
You know what, Carson? God. I got that exact question for you, man. You're going to have to get deep in there for a couple of these answers. Can you guys name the top 10 highest...
Felix question.
Okay, I did not ask a Ray Felix question.
What a sicko. What a sicko. Lock him up. Free.
Can you guys name
Mutant.
the 10 highest single-season scorers by points per game for the Knicks? And so I emphasize scores, so it's not the individual seasons. So one name per spot on the list.
Yeah. Number 1 is BK.
Bernard King is number 1. I included a couple sicko answers just for you, Carson.
Yeah,
just
I got you,
man.
bro. Here's the first one. Richie Guerin is way up here.
Yes, Richie Guerin is number 2.
Right,
Diabolical poll.
We'll get Pat Ewing out the way.
Patrick Ewing is here.
We'll get Carmelo out the way.
Carmelo's correct.
Get Brunson, of course. And we'll get, I'm pretty sure, Julius Randle for his fake 25 point per game.
You guys are perfect so far.
I mean, bro, don't make me pull out Willie Knowles. Is Willie Knowles on this list?
Yes, number 8.
Yeah.
Or number 9, excuse me.
This is the sicko exam at that point.
Let's see, Latrell or Allen Houston? Either one of them?
Allen Houston, I bet will be here.
Those are good guesses. Neither of them are here, actually. You guys are just missing 2 throwbacks.
We don't get Bill Cartwright here, do we?
Not Bill Cartwright. Was very close.
Yeah, he averaged like 21.7, I want to say.
Sounds like the lights are too bright right now.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sure they are.
You didn't answer one question right about the Hawks. Don't talk to me about the lights are too bright.
Whoa.
He actually did, but it was for us.
That's true.
I mean, I am thinking about 50s Knicks. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think any of them are
you don't need to get.
I was going to guess Harry Gallatin, bro. Just know that I have that ready to fire at a moment's notice.
All right, Carson, I need you to name every member of the 1955 Knicks roster.
Bob McAdoo will be here. Bob McAdoo was putting up numbers with the Knicks.
Number 5. So all you guys are missing is number 7 and number 10. One of these guys, a legend, certainly for the franchise.
Oh, Clyde Frazier.
Correct, number 10.
But Willis Reed is not going to be here.
Willis Reed isn't. This guy was a big deal when he came to town.
Earl the Pearl? No, he wasn't scoring.
Not Earl the Pearl.
Much.
Modern answer, this guy.
Oh, Amare.
Amare in 2011 had over 25 a night, and that is the list.
Man, I always forget about how awesome Nick Amare was when he was actually healthy. What a baller. I love that guy. Okay, for you guys, can you name me every top 10 pick the Knicks have made in the last 20 years?
Every top 10 pick?
Every top 10 pick.
All right, well, let's start with Kevin Knox. And
Knox
who the fuck is Tingus Pingus? Put him up there.
Correct.
Frank Ntilikina.
No, Bargnani was the Raptors drafted him. Frankie French Fries is here.
Frankie French Fries, okay.
Frankie French Fries and Kevin Knox, legendary back-to-back top 10 picks.
I'm trying to
think.
think.
This is top 10 or top 5?
Top 10.
RJ.
RJ is here.
Yeah, RJ Barrett. Who's around? So that was 2019. Who did they pick around that? Who was 2018? That was Kevin Knox.
Correct.
It's 2017.
You're missing the most recent one, actually. You got 2017. That's Frankie French Fries.
Oh, okay. Missed the most recent one.
Mm-hmm.
So 2020.
Nah, no way Deuce went. Deuce didn't go that high.
No, Deuce second round pick.
God, what a
2020. Who's the
beast, though,
2020
man.
draft
What a
pick? Why am I
steal.
drawing it?
They
That's a
took
brain
quick-
fart.
They took quickly in 21.
Yeah, he was later though. Late first round, I think. Who did they pick the year after RJ? Why is it so difficult? Oh,
This
Obi
guy-
Toppin. Obi Toppin.
Obadiah Toppin.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
sir.
His name is
Okay.
Obadiah?
Yeah, his name's Obadiah.
That's hard.
Wow.
That's
yeah,
hard.
Tough.
It's a
it
hard
is
name.
tough.
Iron Man.
Okay, you have the 3 earliest now.
Is
Two of these
Channing
are
Frye
kinda tough.
here?
You sick fuck. Yes, that's the hardest one for sure, bro. That's my dog right there. I have infected you, bro. Yes, number 8 in 2005.
Okay.
Is he's
Good.
the farthest back?
He's the farthest back.
Oh, is Gallo? Is Gallinari here?
Yes, and now this guy I actually think is easier than those two.
I was trying to think of the Carmelo trade because they gave up. Is it Wilson Chandler?
It's not Wilson Chandler.
Um,
This guy is a famous Knicks draft pick for the wrong reason.
I was gonna say Raymond Felton.
No, Raymond Felton's a legend.
All right. So who did Stephen A. Smith rant about? You know,
that's the way to think about it.
you can't commit 2 post moves to memory.
For the wrong reason.
I know
Okay.
what year this is. I'm blanking on the name, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
What
Who
year
was
is
the
it?
Knicks draft bust?
Oh damn! I was gonna say Hazonia, bruh. But that's Orlando.
No, it's earlier than that.
Okay, so 2014 was Kristaps, so it's before that. They weren't that bad for a while, so it's got to be just before the Carmelo trade, right?
Yep.
So it's 09 or 10.
Oh, it's Jordan Hill, right?
It's Jordan
Oh.
Hill. Pick after Steph.
Oh,
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed
Pick
that.
after
Damn.
Steph, and then he played like 20-something games for the Knicks, and then they already moved off of him.
Tough times.
Tough times,
Carson.
dude.
Carson, I hate to spoil this. Only reason I knew that was because I came up with a question involving a homie from 05. So I did not know that off the dome, man.
okay.
It's only because I prepped a question.
Okay, all right.
To ruin my
fair.
mystique.
I mean,
Knicks-
bro, you kind of just deducted like several thousand aura points from yourself that you had just gained. Your sicko aura was emanating through the screen, and now it's kind of like, I'm not that impressed.
I had to get it
anymore.
off me, dude. I can't go with you to the psych ward, man. One of us has to be roaming free.
That's fine, bro. I'll run on him.
Guys, the Knicks drafted one of my favorite players, Emmanuel Quickley, in 2021, who came out the gates averaging 11 points per game. So can you guys name the 5 rookies to average 11 or more points per game for the Knicks since 2000?
I wonder if Channing Frye might be here.
Dude, I don't know how you got there, man. Yeah, Channing Frye, 06, is the farthest name back on this list, and I've already marked off IQ for you guys, so no need to get him.
That's nice of you, dude.
Thank you.
4 more to go.
KP would be number 1.
KP, 2016.
RJ.
RJ, just 2 to
sure.
go. The funniest names on this list, the reason I asked this question. Dude, I cannot believe
wait.
Knicks fans.
I know one.
I cannot believe Knicks fans got fired up on this guy, dude. Shooting
One of these is
37%
one of these
from the
produced
field.
one of the worst tweets in NBA Twitter history by one of the. Never mind, I'm not even go that far. I didn't talk about.
Oh wait, the 37% from the field. When I hear 37% from the field, I think Kevin Knox.
Yes, like why
Yeah.
were people so high on Kevin Knox?
Summer League legend, bro. Donovan,
One more.
were
If
you
you-
ever
if
high
you
on
saw-
Kevin Knox?
If you saw him in June, I tried not to buy jerseys. I was on the verge of buying a Kevin Knox jersey.
Dude,
Wow.
I never liked Kevin Knox, man.
So
Yeah,
I checked. It's not my question, so I checked. I see why
Yeah.
you said 11 because I thought it was Alonzo Trier, but he's 10.9.
That was literally my next guess.
Such a bucket.
This
Such
guy
a
only
bucket.
played. This guy only
I thought
played
Alonzo was the
about.
point guard of the future.
I think 45 games his rookie season, but he does meet the threshold.
Interesting.
This guy was also inefficient, sub 40% from the field, and
They
I'm
all
still
are.
thinking about Alonzo Trier over here, bro.
I don't mean to be mean to this guy. The only discernible trait that I think this guy has is that he's like kind of busted. He's like a little bit busted.
Damn, bro.
I-
He's homely?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, that's what you mean. That's crazy.
That's his only discernible traits?
I don't know.
God, I
mean,
would hate to be this guy.
All rookie team, this guy that year, man. His biggest accomplishment. Was the Knicks starter, or wasn't the Knicks starter? Was the Knicks starter that rookie season and then played one more year in New York in 2016?
Breaking news: James Wiseman just signed with the Pacers, which is hilarious.
Oh my God!
Woo, 2-year deal with the Pacers.
Oh, he ran a
Forget
lick.
the trivia, bro. We got to do the Wiseman live reaction.
Shout out him getting a job.
Yeah, seriously.
The other
Okay.
spots I remember this guy, Detroit is probably the other spot I remember him most with. You're gonna have to get a little funky with this answer,
Bro, that's what I love to do. I love getting funky with it.
The fact that the only discernible trait we have is ugly is crazy.
I know.
Because that just throws off my
for
train
this
of thought.
guy, bro.
Where if maybe I would have got to that point, but now I'm like, who is not attractive? And now it's throwing me off.
This guy went to St. Joseph's. I don't know if that's gonna help you at all.
St. Joe's. Huh, that's a pretty distinct.
That throws me further off. I have no idea where people go to college.
I mean, I'm surprised that it hasn't come to me at this point. This guy was a guard.
Point guard, 6'1", smaller guy. Let me see if I can. The 37% jogs your memory for Kevin Knox. Let's see if the stat line will get you guys going.
I mean, Kevin Knox is just all-time chucker. Legendary chucker.
This guy shot 39% from the field, 35% from the line, 3 assists per game.
35 from the
from
line?
Point line, right?
Or no, 3-point line. My bad.
Oh, my God.
I was
This guy's
gobsmacked.
He's putting up Ben Wallace numbers.
Bro,
35% from free throws, crazy.
that was disturbing.
I might be able to do better than that.
I keep thinking about 38-year-old legendary rookie Pablo Prigioni. Can't
This
get
guy-
him off my mind.
This guy could be in the league today. He's young enough. He's just 33, but he has
But he's
sadly been
bad
shipped
enough
over
to
to.
not be.
He's been shipped over to Italy since.
So this guy sucks. He can't hit a free throw, and he's ugly. This is his resume, according to Logan.
Also played in Phoenix. Also played in Indiana. He's bounced around, man. But you would remember him in Detroit and New York for sure.
What year is he drafted in? Can we just do that?
Yeah, was undrafted. This guy was not drafted.
Okay, I was gonna say
This
because
guy.
I feel like
In Detroit? A guard in Detroit?
This is crazy. I think you guys might have your first L.
Yeah.
oh, never, bro.
This is
never.
if
I
you guys
refuse.
get the. I feel like
I
it's
refuse
smooth
to
sailing
lose.
after this, man. If you guys pull this guy, the rest of the names on my 2 questions are easier.
I refuse to lose, bro. Okay,
Made his debut in 2015.
2015. Is this Langston Galloway?
Oh my gosh, it is Langston Galloway.
Damn.
Let's go.
good pull, Donnovan.
Let's go.
Wow. Langston Galloway
Yeah,
was
basketball
only
reference
6'1".
up. I'm calling your lie right now.
Let's go.
No, bro. That's an all-time pull. That's a clutch play. We needed that. We needed that bad.
Let's
Okay. Let's go to the Melo era in Knicks history. Can you guys name me the 5 teammates who Melo played the most games with in New York?
5
Okay.
teammates.
Raymond Felton.
Raymond Felton's actually just off this list.
Tough.
Man, Tyson
Shumpert.
Chandler.
Shumpert is 3, Chandler's 4,
Then J.R. Smith
J.R.
must be
Smith's
up there.
there then.
J.R. Smith is number 2.
Okay.
Amari 1.
Number 1.
Wow,
Kinda
I'm surprised
crazy
Amari
just
was
'cause
that
of big
healthy. Yeah.
injuries. Yeah.
Did we get 5?
Ooh,
We're still waiting for
is
that.
this Bargnani?
It's not Bargnani.
Is this another white shooter?
He may be of the Caucasian
Novak?
countenance. No.
That'd be hilarious.
Is this why
It's
you were
not
thinking
Steve
about
Novak.
Prigioni? Is it Prigioni?
God, yeah, dude, I shouldn't have said that. It is Pablo Prigioni. He's number 5. Yeah.
I was just hoping it was Novak. I don't even remember what year he got drafted. Or not drafted, but what year he went there.
Yeah, he was there. No, I mean, he's not a bad guess. He played 2 full seasons with the Melo Knicks.
How many years was Pablo at Nick?
Let's see. He played 170 games with Melo, so it was at least 3 years, but I think it might have just been. Yeah, it was, 2.5 years, really, and then that was kind of it for him in the league. And then they said,
Tough.
bro, please retire.
I think about all those shooters from that era, man. Like the dudes who were just strictly spot up, like how they would look in the league today. Like, you guys think Steve Novak could be like an all-star, bro? If they just let him pull, like, dude,
brother, what?
if they just let him get like 8 attempts a night, man, like.
No,
you
you're
might be
thinking
worse
of
than Allen.
You're thinking of Ryan Anderson, bro. Ryan Anderson, baby. Steve Novak. Come on. Also, he would not be able to guard
Anybody.
at all in the modern NBA.
You have Steve
That would be a
Novak try to guard
disaster.
like Chet Holmgren or some other big on the perimeter.
Exactly.
He'd be
Cool.
fried.
Yeah. Especially because, like, he's a straight-up 4. Like, he's obviously not holding down the 5, so he's having to guard wings in space. He's getting brutalized,
Yeah,
bro.
Steve Novak, go check Jason Tatum.
That's a fair point. I should have thought a little bit before I opened my mouth. All right.
This is why podcasters can't be NBA head coaches, Logan. You're keeping the stigma alive.
Take
You
notes.
guys think
Take notes.
Steve Novak
LA.
would have been an all-star maybe if he got more touches?
Dude, he
The
said
white
they
square
wouldn't
No,
let him.
man, I
hilarious.
don't.
They said they wouldn't let him pull, man. They said he had to pass the ball first. All right, guys. This offseason,
We found the world's first Steve Novak stan. Rose
right, I was-
Novak muse.
I was just soft launching the take, bro. I had to run it by you guys first.
Bad soft
this-
launch. Unsuccessful.
This offseason, guys, the Knicks paid the bag to OG and Mikal Bridges, and if they last the entire length of the contract, they will be on this list. Can you guys name the top 5 highest paid Knicks of all time?
So this is career earnings, and they had to actually secure it. It can't be like a current contract that isn't fully paid out.
Correct, and
Okay.
it is just contract money with the Knicks.
Yeah. Melo.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Easy.
I mean, I think Ewing will be here, but money was so much less because he's played so long.
Ewing is
I
number
forgot that
3.
This is our question. All right, so
Yeah. Lock in.
Melo Ewing, somebody.
I-
It has to.
I-
It has to be like people modern, just because the money's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it like 90s is the earliest you could go.
Yeah.
For some reason, I want to guess Allen Houston because he got paid. But did he get paid
Yes,
like this?
dude, Allen Houston is
he-
number 2.
He got like a famously fat contract at the time. He got like 5 years, 90 million or something, and that was like
wow.
insane. It made him like one of like the 2 or 3 highest paid dudes in the league.
6 years,
So-
100 million, man.
6 years, 100. Yeah, big old contract. They gave Eddie Curry a pretty big contract too. I don't think that he's getting on this list.
No, dude, I think if we give the dual big look in New York a couple more years under Isaiah Thomas, I
Logan
think it could
Camden
work.
takes
I
everybody.
think it could work.
Let's hear
Is,
your Langston Galloway stock pitch.
Dude, if they just gave him some more touches, he could have been an all-star.
Is Randall already on this list?
I think he probably is.
Randall's not a bad guess. He isn't here already.
Wow.
Wow. Randall's not here. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he's still not even on a mega contract. He's making under 30 million, but I thought he would be here. Okay. You just got to think who lasted long enough. There's not a
These
lot
guys
of Knicks.
weren't Knicks that long. They did get paid fat though. It makes sense. One of these guys signed as a free agent both of these guys signed as free agents in the 2000s.
We don't get Tyson Chandler here, do we?
Not
He said
Tyson
in
Chandler.
the 2000s. It's too early for Tyson.
And like, let's see, I can't remember because I know Amari's deal was big, but I don't know if he got fully paid out. But I'm gonna just guess Amari.
Guess him.
Amari is number 4.
Good
Okay.
call.
You guys are just
call.
missing number 5. I don't think stayed in the league very long after the end of his contract. New York
I mean, I
wasn't
was
his
thinking
last
about-
stop.
Okay, interesting. Because
He
I was
made
thinking
one
about
more
some of
stop.
the 2000s Knicks. You got like Zebo, you got Jamal, you got David Lee, but none of them are really there that long. This is his last stop.
He made one stop where he played 24 games after New York, but he was there for 5 seasons. Kind of a bad stylistical fit. You know, I talk about Eddie Curry. This just makes no sense, man. The fit that the Knicks were trying to trot out in the
It's not
backcourt.
Camby, is it?
Not Camby. No, this is a funny backcourt in terms of, like, these guys basically did the exact same thing, skill set wise.
Oh,
Is it-
classic Knicks.
The Steve Francis.
It's Stephon Marbury.
Nice.
It's
yeah.
Marbury. Good pull, dude.
Marbury. Good call. Good call. Should have gone Starbury sooner. He, Knicks legend. Shout out. All right. So we asked a question about the Lakers player with the worst winning percentage. Can you guys name me the Knicks coach with the worst winning percentage in franchise history?
Has to be Isaiah. It has to be Isaiah, right?
It's not Isaiah, bro. In fact, Isaiah is actually number 8. It gets worse if you can believe it in Knicks history.
David Fizdale.
Cook, bro. Wow. I really thought you were going to go Derek Fisher before that. It's David Fizdale.
Wow.
David Fizdale, 21-83, bro.
Nice. Legend.
I think I'm 0 for 2 on the show today, though, so I'll just go ahead and let it go. Dude, I thought David Fizdale was going to be a good coach, man. I liked him in
Take that for data,
Memphis.
brother.
Dude, when he got fired, remember there was like outrage? There was
Yeah.
like fake Stephen A. Smith outrage, like, oh, you got to give him a chance and all this crazy angles they were taking. Whole time the
Elite
guy
coach.
just stinks.
Bro, and it's all because, like, he had one quote. I swear, if he had never said take that for data, like, Stephen A. wouldn't even know who he was. Man.
Well, to go back to a time when the Knicks were really good, they're finally contenders for the first time in a long time. We're going to have to look a little back, though. Can you guys name every double-digit scorer in the Knicks' 99 playoff run when they last went to the finals?
We're going to have Latrell. Pretty sure he led them in the playoffs. We're going to have Allen Houston. We're going to have Ewing, even though he gets hurt. I'm thinking about some of the dudes who would not have been in double digits. I know Kurt Thomas started some. Charlie Ward started some. They're definitely not up in double digits. We are going to have Starks.
Ooh, not Starks, actually.
We are going to have...
one of these guys... I don't
Oh,
think
Larry Johnson, Grandmama, of course.
Bam. And one of these guys I don't associate with this era of Knicks basketball, but he was there. I don't want to throw you off because this is normally the doom hint. You did just guess him recently for a question. I know we've guessed a lot of players, so I don't want to throw you off the trail, but
Okay.
you just mentioned
Oh,
this guy.
Marcus Camby.
It's Marcus Camby, and that's the list.
Yeah. There we go. Light work. All right, gentlemen. We're going back to that era of Knicks basketball one more time. Can you name me every player who appeared in more playoff games in the 1990s than Patrick Ewing?
No.
Wow.
It's not that long of a list. He is number 10, and he's actually tied for 9th, so there's only 8 dudes above him.
Reggie Miller.
List.
Reggie Miller is not here, Logan. I'm not going to lie to you.
Number 32.
Number 32 is number 3.
Stockton.
Yeah, tied for number 3.
Oh, I thought you were saying players on the Knicks.
Oh,
in the 90s.
Oh,
They're
no,
all
no,
there.
no. Sorry. Across the
Okay.
NBA.
That's easy. Okay, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan is 2.
Scotty.
Pippen. Is it just all the whole Bulls?
Scotty's 1.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman is 8.
Is Akeem there?
Akeem is actually not here. He's number 19 on this list.
Ooh,
Barkley?
Okay.
Ooh, Chuck is number 22.
Damn.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What about
Okay.
Gary Payton?
GP is not in the top 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're not bad guesses.
Yeah. Drexler.
Yeah, number 7.
Okay.
Oh, what about
So you're- Just missing 5 and 6.
what about Cliff Robinson?
Oh, dude, I love the Uncle Cliff guess so much. He's actually not here, though. He's number 25.
Mullen. No, the team's probably sucked.
That's not... Well, but he was on the Pacers at the end, but he's not here.
Okay. Who are we?
Shout out Run TMC, though. Electric.
Who are we missing? It's hard to visualize the list. We just spewed off so many names.
Mm-hmm.
Do we,
Yeah, so...
David Robinson.
Ooh, not David Robinson.
Damn.
That is not a bad guess.
do we have anybody
will-
else from the teams that we've already named?
You do.
Is it
In
going to be
fact,
like Ron
both
Harper
players.
or like...
Not Harper.
Kukoc.
Not Kukoc.
Luke
Kerr was only there for the
Longley.
second half.
Damn.
Steve Kerr is number 11.
Grant?
Horace Grant, number 5.
Okay. There you go. Is number 6 also a fucking Bull?
He's not a Bull,
Okay.
but he is a member of a team who you guys have already guessed.
Stockton? Did we say him?
You said
Hornacek.
Stockton.
Hornacek.
Hornacek. Jeff
There you go.
Hornacek, number 6.
Nice.
There we go,
Clutch.
gentlemen. Cleaned it up. So I guess everybody's a winner today.
Look
Participation trophy nonsense. No cutthroat killer instinct these days. These kids have no Mamba mentality. Sad. But no, we all deserve to be winners. You guys did really well today. You guys did very well. Mo, Isaac described you as a fool. He said, yeah, Mo's not going to get anything.
A fool?
And it's just not true. Yeah, I believe that was your direct quote. I think you called him a fool and a blowhard, if I remember. And I thought,
Blowhard.
that seems a bit mean.
I don't think I've ever said the word blowhard.
Blowhard
Yeah, and
is
then you called him a
hilarious.
hooligan. You called him a ne'er-do-well, if I remember correctly. You throwing all
Those
sorts
are
of
getting added
old-timey.
into the bag.
Buffoon was in there. I thought, that's very cruel of you to say. Thank you guys so much for coming on. This was a bunch of fun. Everybody go check out the Deep 3 Pod. Go check him out on YouTube. Go check him out on TikTok. Go check him out everywhere. Go follow Isaac and Mo and Donnovan all individually. Is there anything else you guys want to plug before we let you go?
I'm just happy that I got
man.
an A+ on the group project.
You did, bro. You did.
Exactly.
Good,
Listen,
man.
I need
Appreciate
you
y'all
guys
having
to
us
go
on.
outside, take some walks today, right? Get off of
Yeah,
basketball.
man.
Get off of basketball reference.
Hey, man.
Let's see the sunlight. It's summertime.
It is summertime. I'm actually about to go to a beautiful lake for 9 days. So you know what?
Perfect.
Haters,
You know what you
No
should
on
phone.
that.
No
You're
phone.
gonna get there. You're gonna get there. And you're gonna pull out from your backpack Bill Simmons' Big Book of Basketball. You're gonna do some research.
Oh, I love that book so much, bro.
I bet-
What's your
I
guys'
bet you
favorite
would.
chapter of that book? What's your
I've
guys'
read
favorite
that shit.
chapter? Got to be the pyramid, right? That's probably
Oh
your
my
guys' favorite
gosh.
chapter. That's mine.
This guy's a sicko.
I can't read.
My favorite,
that
my
note,
favorite
we'll
part of the
see y'all
pyramid
later.
is numbers 96 to 75. That's where the good stuff is. Yeah, no. Listen, there will be some basketball reference on the trip, but hey, we got to have our little pleasures in life, right? We got to treat ourselves. I got to get my fix. All right,
He's gonna be
guys.
on a boat. On basketball reference.
I'm gonna be on. Yeah, you're right. I am. Thank you guys again for coming on. Everybody, go check them out. And if you want more of our stuff, you can check out our YouTube channel. We have all of our full shows here. We have some video essays on specific players, diving more in depth with film stuff. And throughout the summer, we got trivia episodes. We've got ranking stuff, going through the top 10 by position in the NBA to start. So all of that is on our YouTube channel. You can listen to the show across audio platforms. You can follow us on social, TikTok, Instagram, at NerdSesh. See more trivia stuff like this. Donnovan loves it. He wants to, look at it. He wants to be following
I'm
at this
tapping
very
in.
moment.
I'm tapping in.
He's tapped in. He's tapped
Hey,
in. And he
I
was
got
a great
soundboard.
teammate.
I got a soundboard here. I forget what the buttons do. I'm gonna press one randomly to send us out.
Go for it.
Pick a number 1 through 4.
3.
That is blasphemous.
This has been Nerd Sesh.